with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Cyclones will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Kansas offense will go to work first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Iowa State.
I mean, you talk about coming out as a defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They want to run it left here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Jayhawks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Iowa State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time. Oh, he's got some space. Got the first down and still on his feet. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Sowell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Cyclones are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Beck. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll throw again after the incompletion. A little screen to the running back. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Cyclones started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the ground with the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the ground to try to pick up the first. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Cyclones trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Central Michigan. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air, it's Daniels. Here's the pressure. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Here's a heat. Still looking on the move. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And as time runs out here in the first half, the offense will take a knee and go to the break, content with the lead they've built. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Jayhawks will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Got the back over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. A strike downfield. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. On the move, it's Hansen. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Hansen. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. It'll be 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying play action. Big guy smells it.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull.
The Sneak scores it. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
Iowa State 21, Kansas 0.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now the play fake. This one's complete. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Back to throw, it's Daniels. Gets it out fast. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And some room to work. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a second and long.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. The Jayhawks have a lot of options on second and inches. Back to pass. Soft spot in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. He wants to throw it again. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Daniels. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Rushes on him. A fourth-quarter field goal down by this much. That's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a crease, it's Hansen. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football